for. So it's an advantage to you that you are failing today as a young man, as a young lady that you are. I'm encouraging and pleading with you. You are worth more than suicide. You are worth more than depression. You are worth more than taking your life. You still have a future. You still have a fighting spirit in you. You still have that chance to fight again.
Advice for Matric Grade 12 learners. Road to varsity.
First of all, I would like to congratulate those who made it on their matric, those who have passed, those who are appearing in newspapers, those who are making headlines, those whom bursaries are fighting for, those who have a sense of direction, those who are accepted in universities, those who got bachelors and diplomas and certificates and all those things. Congratulations. I wish you well on your studies. I wish you well going forward. But this video is not made for those people because you've already received enough congratulatory messages and all those things. This video is for those who are neglected, those who couldn't make it for some reason. It can be depression, illnesses, socio-economic status and all those things. Those who tried but still failed, still ran short for some reason. Because now the mistake we do as a nation is when the results come out, we turn our focus on those who made it, those who are appearing on newspapers, and we forget about the 20% that has failed, 20% that didn't make it for some reason. And those people feel neglected, people feel rejected, they feel isolated, they feel a sense of worthiness, they feel like taking their lives because we forgot them. They feel like there's no more to do anymore because I'm nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, for as much as they've failed, they are still people, and people fail at all times. So we ought to pay attention to them also, because there's no psychotherapy put in place in schools for such people. There's a stigma that comes with failing in families, especially our black families, that pushes these people to end up committing suicide and all those things. Because we look down on them when they fail. We scold them when they fail. Instead of giving them a lifeline, giving them a hand to say, come back up, dust yourself and go back to school. At least you're not starting from scratch, but you will be starting from experience. You are not starting from zero. You already know the way. So it should be better for you to make it out there. But no, we reject and neglect these people. We look down on them. I think it's about time this nation learns to turn the concept of failure around. Because what it does is it pushes you down even further. What it does, it invokes a sense of worthiness in you. It invokes a sense of, lack of confidence in you. It breaks your spirit that you don't want to even try again. You feel worthless because you are just depressed. Man, I'm here to tell you, if you are one of the people who couldn't make it for some reason, I'm here to say you ought to stand back up and dust yourself. I will go to the classic Eddie Thomas light bulb, story that he failed 1,000 times to create that light bulb, but eventually made it. Today, you are able to see me because I have a bulb in this room. He didn't give up on the first attempt. He didn't give up on the second attempt. He didn't give up on the third attempt. Let me be more practical to you. Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in jail, in prison, in Robben Island. He didn't give up from the first year, second year, 15th year, 20th year, 24th year, 26th year. He held on, fighting after fighting, eventually came out victorious. We celebrate him today. The moral of the story is, had he given up on his 25th year, would South Africa be liberated today? Same applies to you, same applies to your studies, same applies to Matric. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end of your life. It's just the beginning of understanding yourself. It's the beginning of growing. It's the beginning of self-introspection. It's the beginning of great stuff happening in your life. At least you are failing early, so that in the future, you will not make these silly mistakes anymore. Because now, those who make it now, whether they like it or not, will encounter mistakes in the future. And when they encounter those mistakes, they won't know when to get back up when they've fallen, because they have never fallen before. So it's an advantage to you that you are failing today. As a young man, as a young lady that you are, I'm encouraging and pleading with you. You are worth more than suicide. You are worth more than depression. You are worth more than taking your life. You still have a future. You still have a fighting spirit in you. You still have that chance to fight again. So make sure that you dust yourself off and get back on the line, man. Because a whole lot of people have failed before. You are not the last one to do so. And you're certainly not the first one. There's a future out there, man. You ought to just focus and make sure that you make it, man. As myself, MPD, Motivore, we're here with you, man. If I have to put encouragement videos and comfort videos for such people, so be it. I will do so. Because we're losing a whole lot of learners out there to suicide because of Matric. As a medical doctor, I see a whole lot of suicide, para-suicide, due to Matric results. People drinking stuff due to Matric. We see it in the news. We see it amongst our neighborhoods. Why? Because we neglect these people. We neglect them. We look down on them. We shame them. And it's not right. We're out to pick up the black child. We're out to pick up the white child and the colored child. The girl child and the boy child need support. So we have to be involved, especially as parents, to make sure we empower these people, we empower these young fellows, so that they are able to have a fighting spirit and a fighting chance to go back and fight again. This time with more experience, with more intuition, with more power, with more dedication, with more discipline. Doesn't matter how many times you fail, there's always a fighting chance. Even teachers, we must not look down on these people. I don't care what they've been doing. Whether they've been dating a lot and all those things and teenage pregnancy, No, this is not the time to look down on the girl child and the boy child. This is the time to uplift the girl child and the boy child and say, you can still do it. It's possible. You got this thing. You can do whatever you want with your life. Yeah, you got this thing. Failure is not the end of the day. I am happy that you are still alive today. You can do this thing. You are still young. You can still fight. These are the things. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end of your life. This is just the beginning. These are the things we should do in our communities. Encourage these people. Offer help. Avail ourselves to these children. And we can prevent a whole lot of death, secondary to matric results, secondary to failing. Because it wouldn't be nice when we lose those people. It's not nice at all. Some people, maybe they don't have potential. Maybe you don't have a potential towards studying and matric and all those things. You can still make a living out of school. Just because I emphasize matric and all those things, I know there is a possibility. I know that you can make it out there. If you have a talent, use it. Use it to advantage. Let it make you a living if you have to. You get what I'm saying? Matric is not the end of the day. And matric is not the only means to success. That's one thing I have to emphasize. For as much as we emphasize that you should go to school, matric is not the only means to success. It's one of the means, but it's not the only means. Especially in a time of high employment rates in South Africa. And high, university uptake of students, demand. All those thousands and thousands and thousands, most of them won't get acceptance. They'll be sitting at home, waiting for you to finish your matric. So don't lose hope, young fellow. You can still make it. There's still a fighting chance and a fighting spirit to make sure that you make it at the end of the day. Those who are the naysayers looking down on you, man, just know why you are there at school, man. Don't pay attention to them. Focus on the prize. And that prize is making sure you make it. You know what you are there to do. Let them lose their focus looking at you. You look at the chalkboard. Let them lose focus gossiping about you. You focus on what you are there to do. You can make it. So this video, I need it to reach as much people as it can. Please, it will help if you contribute by sharing to other people, letting others know, because there's less of this kind of videos out there. Because we focus on the winning. We focus on the 99. But God focuses on that one sheep, that one astray. Let's learn from God. Let's rescue these people. Let's help. Let's offer a shoulder to cry on. Let's listen to their frustrations. Let's be there for these young children of our nation so that they are making it at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of Motivore. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, man. See you on another video.